we are all equal, but apparently some people are more equal than others. I mean, I struggle with that.
This lady struggled through this whole exchange. She was like, you know, the LGBTQ, what's that letter? She was like literally like all over the place. Like she was just like, like she didn't know where to go.
I understand the LGBTQ, okay, the whole group. You know, if they can choose who they wish to partner with, that is their choose. That is their choice. The part that I have that I'm going to take issue with is that I am a woman. I was born that way. You cannot change that. So you are including people, if I understand this correctly, that are changing because that's their choice. I mean, they can do that, right?
Look, the whole thing is when she came to the conclusion, it's like, you know, because she was the whole video. But when she finally got to the conclusion, it was like, well, if everyone's equal, then doesn't that make me less equal? How does that make any sense unless you feel like you're supposed to be above people? That's really the only thing that makes sense. You know that saying, when you're used to privilege, everything feels like oppression or something like that? This is exactly the case that this is here. This woman literally was stuttering the entire time she talked about this, as if she really didn't know what she wanted to say. And then the conclusion was, well, you know, I'm not going to be as equal as everyone else if everyone's equal.
But now you're including people that were not born as girls. They're something else. So now they're being included. So the perception that I have is that now I'm potentially going to be excluded. Because now I'm coming up with that we are all equal, but apparently some people are more equal than others. I mean, I struggle with that.
And listen, nobody's perfect. There's plenty of criticism to go around for the right wing and the left wing. You know, that's one of the beautiful things about what America's supposed to be, is we're supposed to have open discourse, right? But one of the key differences between the left and the right, especially right now, is what do you see in the left? People are trying to address healthcare inequalities, wage inequalities, change up the education system so that, one, it prepares people for the modern and future job market, and also an education system that people can afford. You know, really investing into our communities and our infrastructure. But right now, all the Republicans seem to be able to talk about is, oh, the big scary gay people, oh, the trans people, they're running around. Oh my God, not everybody in the world is heterosexual. But look, check this out, right? That ain't nothing new. That's been the case since the dawn of humanity. You can look back at any type of writing from civilizations from thousands of years ago, and there were gay people. You know, and these same people who talk about, like, you know, like the Romans and the Greeks and stuff like that. Yeah, they got down. They got down. They weren't gay, they was extra gay. And there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just funny how these people who like always talk about traditionalism and masculinity in Western society and stuff like that. And then they point to like Rome and Greece and how they were the founders of democracy, you know, Greece and stuff, right? But at the same time, they openly practiced being extremely gay, but they somehow look past all of those things.
I'll tell you my priority. Protect religious liberty, protect people of faith, and protect Americans who believe in the true meaning of marriage. I hope and pray that my colleagues will find the courage to join me in opposing this misguided and this dangerous bill. And I yield back.
Listen, it doesn't matter if you're heterosexual, homosexual, if you're a transgender man or woman. It does not matter. You're a human being. You deserve love. You deserve to be treated with equality. And the biggest issue is that oftentimes the people who are the most adamant against the LGBTQ community, well, lo and behold, you catch them and they're doing the shanky-panky. I've never said that in my life, but I can't curse on here, so I had to say something. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, they caught up in some huge homosexual scandal, and it wouldn't be a scandal if you were just open and honest about what your sexual preferences are. You see what I'm saying? It's only a scandal when these people get caught living a lifestyle in the closet. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's one of the biggest differences between the left and the right now. You know what I'm saying? The left is primarily focused on fixing society, and the right is primarily focused on, oh, transgender people and gay people. Ah! I think it's a pretty simple choice.